That was Thought Crime by Dominic Muldowney off of 1984, the music of Oceania, original motion picture score, released in 1984. Uh, that was pretty good. I think I've heard that song before, so I think the version of 1984 I've watched has this version of the soundtrack on it. I know I've watched the Criterion edition of it. I don't know if I even noticed if they had a separate soundtrack option. They might have had that on there. Um, I don't know. Kind of wish I knew which one I'd heard. I kind of want to watch the movie again. I don't love the movie though. The book is a lot better than the movie. The movie's good. The book is a lot better. It's typically the case with adaptations. Anyway, we're listening to that today because we have another crime song, but this one's by Eurythmics, up in competition today. Hi, my name is Bean, and you're watching Battle of the Band. We're on day 48 of the Eurythmics tournament today, and that is match 48 in round 1. Round 1 is about 57 matches long, I think, so we're getting pretty close to the end of round 1 here, and then we'll only have 64 songs left over. If you're new here and you're wondering what the Eurythmics tournament is, let me explain. We took every single song that Eurythmics released and we threw them into a single elimination style tournament. Now they're doing battle and head-to-head competition until one remains in the end, and that's the very best song that Eurythmics have released. We're going to be starting off today with Sexcrime, 1984. 1984 being spelled out entirely in parentheses. Which is track 2 off of 1984, For the Love of Big Brother, the original motion picture soundtrack to 1984, released in 1984. This was the single, I believe, off of that album. Like the lead single. I don't know if they had more than one single. Can't imagine they did, but this was the single off of that album. And therefore has lyrics. This one has actually a lot of lyrics compared to anything else off of this album. We'll see how it is. 1984 is kind of before they started to sour for me for a lot of their sounds too, so it could be pretty good. Its competition today is Plus Something Else, which was released in 1983 as the B-side to Right By Your Side, a single off of Touch. It was also re-released in 2005 as a bonus track to the album Touch. Kind of a long day, we have almost 5.5 minutes for Plus Something Else. Let's go ahead and get into them and see which one's better. Here's Sexcrime, 1984.
Always someone
Well, that was really fun. I enjoyed that song quite a bit. Probably the worst part about it was spamming on the this voice sample on the keyboard a little too much. Like a little bit was fun, but they did a little too much for me. But still a pretty fun song. I liked how they incorporated some new speak elements in there too. I could definitely see why the director of the 1984 film would not be interested in this being on that movie at all. Um, it's way too upbeat for a 1984 thing. It's probably tongue in cheek is how they mean it, but it's like it would fit better if it were like say a Demolition Man style take on 1984 where it's all, funny. But that song's not or that movie's not funny. Let's go ahead and get into Plus Something Else, which is largely instrumental.
Well, that's enough of that. Here's something else.
All right, that was essentially an instrumental version of Regrets. So Regrets is better than that, and I don't want an instrumental version of anything that has, you know, a regular version. I'm not doing instrumental versions here. Sexcrime 1984 will be our winner today. Pretty cool song in its own right, but when it's placed against something instrumental like that, it's definitely an easy choice, especially knowing that this instrumental track has a better track with vocals that we've already listened to in the tournament. It's easy enough to cut this one today and give it to Sexcrime 1984. Like this video if you like the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share with anyone you know who might be into this kind of content, and let me know down in the comments which of these two songs you would have chosen if it were you in the hot seat today. That's all the Eurythmics tournament action we've got going for the day, but please join me tomorrow when we get down to some more Eurythmics and Beach House tournament action. Until then, I hope you all have a great night, fantastic afternoon, and a wonderful morning. Thanks for watching. Bye.